Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video we are going to be talking about the Black Ops 3 beta, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the first thing that stands out to me in the good category is the beta is fun, and that's the most important thing. If this beta wasn't fun, no one would be playing it, no one would be enjoying it, and I think that's the most important thing. As simple as it is, the beta being fun is extremely important. So the next thing is the almost daily additions of new maps, game types, and specialists made me want to keep coming back to this beta. Every time I was like, oh, one more thing, one more game. I just want to get up to this next specialist, this next gun, this next thing. It made me want to keep coming back because I wanted to be able to try out the new unlocks that were available each day when they moved up the level progressions. So my next thing is, even with the specialist, balancing still felt good. There's a lot of things that could have went wrong with this beta, with the balancing. Some of the specialists could have been way overpowered, some of the guns could have been way overpowered. But to me, balancing wasn't perfect, but it felt pretty good. It wasn't terrible balancing, I thought it was good. I have, like I said, enjoyed the balancing in this game. So the movement system is fun. I think it's not too crazy like Advanced Warfare, but you still get your fast running, your wall running, you got your thrust jumping. I think all of it works together and is very cohesive, and I enjoyed the movement system. So specialists are fun to use and can help you get to score streaks. I really enjoyed the specialists. I think they're a nice mix-up of the gameplay, and I just generally enjoyed them, and they're good to help you get up to your score streaks and, you know, keep that kill streak going. So specialists can also help you get out of a death streak. So you die a couple times in a row, you finally get to that specialist, then you can get a couple kills and you can start to get hot again. So I found that the specialists were a nice way to kind of get me out of a death streak. The Vesper is a great gun and can work at ranges if burst fired. I think the Vesper is one of the best guns in the game. I mean, it's got the highest fire rate as far as I'm aware. And like I said, if you burst fire it, kind of just tap it quickly and kind of keep clicking off, you can really get some kills at ranges. Due to the specialists and the movement system, you can make some awesome plays. Some of the sick plays I'm going to try and make up a montage for tomorrow's video. Just jumping around, diving on people, shooting them with arrows, and a lot of cool plays I made during this beta. So Treyarch did an okay job addressing connection issues throughout the beta. I mean, they were tweeting out, you know, they were aware that there were connection issues. They were resetting servers. They were doing what they could to try to best deal with the connection issues as they could. Obviously, these connection issues are very complicated, and so they did a good job dealing with it. So that's the good. Let's get on to the bad. Even though they did an okay job, like I said, addressing the connection issues, the connection was pretty bad as far as a lot of times during the beta. The beta was almost unplayable if I could even get on to the beta during certain times. So yeah, the connection was bad, but that's to be expected with a beta, but it does deserve to go in the bad category. Even with the new movement system, I felt like camping was still an issue. I'm like running around on walls trying to do cool crap, and there are people camping in the back of the map picking me off, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not really a Treyarch issue, but it is an issue that I did find in this game. There's not as many guns or maps as I would have liked. I mean, I know there's going to be more maps in the final version of the game, but I mean, they did add Stronghold, which did mix it up, but only 4 maps kind of got boring. I know there's going to be almost as many guns as there were in this as there are going to be in the final build of the game. And I didn't feel like there were a lot of guns, so maybe because I got used to Advanced Warfare kind of adding guns in, that I thought there were going to be a lot in this, but hey, it is what it is. The game servers went out multiple times during the beta, and it's not fun. I mean, it's to be expected. Like I said, this is a beta, but it is kind of annoying when you're trying to play and the servers are out. So that's just an issue that I found. There are glitches, which again is something that can't be expected with a beta, but they were sometimes annoying. Falling through the map, you know, running on things and falling off, and so yeah, that was kind of annoying. And there are, even though I said the balancing felt pretty good, there are some issues that need to be dealt with. I think some of the specialists are too strong. So yeah, it's not bad, but it is still an issue. Pick 13, score streak customization, and variants are not returning from Advanced Warfare. Those were 3 things that I really liked about Advanced Warfare. I like the ability to be able to switch out kill streaks and use extra perks or guns if I wanted to. And the score streaks having that customization, so you could pay a little bit more to get the score streaks, but you could, re-roll care packages, which is something you can do if you get Black Hat and Black Ops 3. But just having that customization was nice, and not being able to do that in Black Ops 3 will be missed. And the variants were a fun little metagame that I'm going to miss. Again, these are not huge issues, but they were things that I would have liked to see return from Advanced Warfare. So on to the ugly. First thing that stood out for me in the ugly category was during the first day of the beta, my level got reset from level 19 to level 1. That was a big pain. I was pretty pissed off when that happened. It's unacceptable, and I reached out to Treyarch, Activision support, David Vonderhaar on Twitter to try and find out if this was a known issue or not. I never got a response from any of the Call of Duty related Twitter accounts I tweeted at, and I reported it as a bug report in the official, Treyarch bug reporting and glitches category and feedback. I never got a response from anything, so that's annoying. No one wants to have their level reset. It's not even so much that I cared about going back to level 1, it was that I wasn't able to get the unlocks. I mean, I've managed to get back to level 28, but I'm not going to be able to get to, 34 and 40 where they added the new level caps, and it's annoying because I wanted to be able to get to those higher levels. They opened the beta up to everyone when they were having server issues. That's ugly. I mean, not only is it a slap in the face to people who paid full price like I did to pre-order the game, but to do it when you were having server issues throughout the day is just annoying. I mean, I would have preferred they didn't open it up to everyone at all, but especially not when they're having server issues. You can't do that, man. That was a pain. And at any given time, 50% or more of players are in team deathmatch, making it difficult to find matches in other game types. I mean, the day they added uplink, I was trying to go on to uplink, and I'm like, why can't I get a match in uplink? I looked, 1% of players are in uplink when they just added it. I just wanted to try it out, see how it played in Black Ops 3, and I was only able to get a couple matches when I was trying to get onto uplink. So that was a pain that even with all the different game types they added, Team Deathmatch is still the priority thing that they're playing. I mean, I like to go on Team Deathmatch, warm up, play a few matches, get into the shooting rhythm, get into the movement, but it's not all I want to play. I mean, Domination was, typically 25% of people were on Domination, so that was easy to get a match on, but some of the other game types, 1% of people are playing, so you can't get a match, and it's just a pain. Ping drops when firing make it difficult to kill, and what I mean by ping drops is, when you're going from a solid 20 to 30 milliseconds of ping, which is good, and then right when you try to go and kill someone, it goes up to 60 milliseconds. And I saw I definitely wasn't the only person getting this issue. A lot of people were having it. When you try and go and kill someone and your ping suddenly shoots up, and then, either the opponent freezes or they do some kind of wonky move, and you can't, aim on them correctly and you can't kill them. This wasn't happen all the time. It was somewhat sporadic, but it's just a pain to have to deal with, and it definitely deserves going in the ugly category because, if you can't kill, it's not enjoyable. So, and my last thing in the ugly category is ping in excess of 300 milliseconds make the game unplayable. I had several times throughout the beta I was getting ping in excess of 400 milliseconds, and it's like, I understand that this is a beta, but that's bad. I mean, you can't move. You're like moving in molasses when you're trying to play with ping. That's 300 milliseconds, and it's going between 360, and you finally start to move, and it's like up 300, and that's horrible. You can't deal with that. And I mean, I know this is a beta, but connection is one of the most important things in a multiplayer shooter. No matter how good the game is, if you can't get a good connection, the game's garbage. So I understand it's a beta, but these two things went in the ugly category because the connection is one of the most important parts of a first-person shooter. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this on my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.